All right, YouTubers, what is up? We are in our 8th and final round, heading to our 8th and final round, I should say. And if we look at the standings here, we have 10 players at 6 and 1 or better. 1 and 2 are automatically locked in, so that's 2 spots. And then we have 2 through 10, so 4 matches. So 4 winners that are automatically locked as well. So that only leaves 2 spots at X and 2. That's going to have to be one of the spots that we're going to take. So it's going to be the top 2 tiebreakers. It doesn't look great as far as how far down we are, but never say never. We have a chance at this. If anything, we're going to be in top 16 if we win a respectable result, but we want a top 8. We want to win this. So we're going to try our hardest. We're going to try to win this. For a reminder of anyone, we are playing blue-white Whirza Infinite Thopter combo here. Different take on it. Once again, thanks to Eli Cassis. He truly is the Whirza master here. Go ahead and check him out on his stream. I know he has a sideboard guide for the deck as well if you're interested in that. Okay, and once again, or as I should say, if you like the videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. I'm just starting this content, so I would really love, a push in the right direction. I'm going to keep trying to do this as long as the response is positive. And yeah, of course, give me any feedback on this if this is our last match. Thank you so much to the community for watching, okay? All right, so we won the die roll. We're going to start this out here. Okay, this hand is fine. We are going to sack some lands to thin out our deck. We can go turn 2 Foundry. This is a turn 3 Whirza. So all we're doing, we're in the Sword of the Meek waiting room. And then, boom, turn 3 combo. If we can get Sword in the next few cards. So we could bobble for our first turn and look at us to see if we want to draw a card or not. But since we only have 3 artifacts, we do not want to do that. We will still play them. And we will leave this Vista just in case if they go like Inquisition. So then we just need to draw other artifacts. But more than likely, we're just playing Thopter Foundry to turn that on for this. Excuse me. All right. So, Windswept Heath being sacrificed. Breeding Pool? No, not Infect again, please. Oh, this definitely could be. Yuck. I hate Infect. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. All right, so we're going to get the island. We will... Oh, the waiting room was not long. The waiting room was not long. So this is a turn 2 or a turn 3 win. They usually can't do much about that. We actually tapped this a little wrong here since we don't have artifacts turned on. A little bit of an oversight. We still do win next turn. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe I really screwed that up. Yeah, because I can't... I needed to go for planes. Oofta. All right, putting ourselves on hard mode here. Yeah, yikes. So as long as this... Oh, okay, this is something completely different. Not Infect. So, still doesn't change the fact that we should have went for a plains there. Ooh, this is the Saheeli deck. Infinite Cats versus Infinite Thopters. Who wins? Stay tuned. All right, well, attacking... So now we need to top deck a 0. Well, I think we just go Thopter Foundry here since we screwed this up. Embarrassing. Because we can't access white or black mana without an Astrolabe or anything. So I think we just want to Thopter here. Yeah, yikes. Okay, now we can go like this. Sacrifice 1. And then we will say go. As long as they don't combo off on us, we should be alright. And then we just combo off. We get Pithing Needle. We name Saheeli Ray. Another Oath. We found Teferi last time. Teferi easily would be the play again. Just gets a basic land. And if this is just Teferi, that should still be game. Returning Oath for the pure value. Yep, infinite Thopters now. We should have did this last turn. But luckily we weren't punished, even though just a bad play on my part. That was my second misplay. We misplayed a game against Jun quite badly too, so I gotta tighten up, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll just untap. Now, play Whirza. Hopefully they just concede. Whirza. Okay. Thankfully, they were nice enough. All right, game one going to us. Now, this is going to either be Bant, Soul Herder-ish type deck, or more likely Whirza Oath, that I'm going to guess there are some infinite cats in the work. And anybody who knows me as a content creator / player knows I love me some infinite cat decks. So I would have to put them on that. With that being the case, how do we want to react to that? They still have Counterspell, or they still have Teferi, so we don't want to go too nuts on this. But I think just Teferis of our own and Detention Sphere, maybe Force. Countering their own Teferis seems pretty good. Let's see. I don't think I figured this one out in my sideboard plan. Absolutely did not. Let's see. Suppose Tribute Mage is a little too slow. Mystic Forge, I'm down being a one of. Bridge. Bridge isn't good enough. Now I kind of want to sneak in some Force Negations. But for that, we need to cut some top end. I think we can cut Sword. One of them. We definitely like Needle. Needle's great. Yeah, I think one Sword is fine for one Force. I think that's all I want to do for Force. Maybe cut one Whir for the second Force. I think I like that. But if Teferi hits, it just feels so bad. But getting that key spell might just be exactly what we need. So, ooh, they have Force. That's a reason to leave in the second source. Because if you get your sword forced, it's real bad. So we're actually just going to do this. 2 Whir, 1 Force, 2 swords. All right, let's play a little tighter too. We could have won that game a little earlier. Okay, this hand's fine. Nothing great. Force and Negation looks a little awkward, as does the card. It just happens sometimes. All right, we're on the draw, but we definitely can't mulligan this, in my opinion. There's the Oath. It's Fairy Time Raveler, so we need to find a blue card by the time that comes up. Otherwise, Force will be dead. All right, we're going to thin. This is going to be a reason to use Bobble early because we really don't want Teferi coming down and messing with us. Yeah, I think we'll do this. And our hand is not developing here. Try to get a little extra info. All right, Windswept Heath. Draw a couple cards during our turn. Hopefully one of them's blue to interact with this Teferi. Here's an Astrolabe. All right, we get to draw 2 cards next turn, which is very big. Our opponents just can't tripping like nobody's business. There's Whirza. Okay, is this like a Bant Whirza, I guess? Inventor's Fair. Jeez, that's such bad luck. Wow, okay, well. We're going to play a sword and do absolutely nothing else. Feels bad, man. Now Teferi's going to come down. We've just drawn nothing but land. We kept an opener of Astrolabe, Sword, Force, and Bobble, and we've just drawn nothing but land. Not much you can do when you get that kind of variance, but it's not completely over yet. But now that our Force is going to be dead as well, that makes the card even worse. All right. I really don't like having counter spells against Teferi, but sometimes there's just nothing you can do. All right, well, we're gonna go with a Vista, and we'll bobble ourselves during their turn. Now, I guess we're gonna hope for an Whirza, but even an Whirza is not really that good. This looks to be a Whirza. Or an Whirza, I should say. Okay. Bobble ourselves. Snow-covered island. We would have top-decked another land. How about we just search for that island? All right. Don't have that many lands left in our deck. But there's enough of them. All right, so we can just get... I think we just have to lock down Teferi. Whirza being active is one thing, but Teferi can just bounce the needle anyways. So, yeah, we're just going to do that on Teferi. We shut down our own now, but... this could be a Force negation. Okay, Teferi. Now we're going to get Inventor's Fair down. And at least we can gain a life and activate that if our opponent's trying to play a fair game. Which I highly doubt it. I mean, there's got to be the combo in here. There's got to be some kind of combo to kill us. We just want to see exactly what we're up against, too. Try to live as long as we can. But, yeah, this game is highly unlikely going to be in our favor. Felidar Guardian. Okay, so there's the Sakili side. So now we're just in a Saheeli Rai waiting room. And there it is. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, blue, blue, blue. They can cast it. We can't respond. We're not going to make them go through it. Let's just make sure they know how to do it. All right, that's game. So, two quick combo-centric games there. Not much we could do. I really just kind of want to go all in and take out Force. Just try to whir. Maybe Tribute Mage is just better than whir. Maybe Mystic Forge is just better than whir. It's either Mystic Forge, whir, Bridge. Bridge does not seem that appealing since all they have to be is 1/1s. Plus Teferi can bounce it. So it's one of these three cards. I think I want to lean on whir here. I just think it's the better card. So we'll do that. Here we go, game 3 for all the marbles. All of them. I would love to play first. It's a keepable hand. We'll take it. It's not insane or anything, but hopefully we can dig into some things. I think I'm just going to sack Vista right away to thin the deck a little bit because we don't want to draw lands. And we had a bit of a curse with our last game, just drawing infinite lands. We had a decent opening hand last game. We just did not get rewarded at all. And all right, so our opponent mulliganed once. That's not bad. All right, visions. Ooh, okay, okay. I don't think we need another Teferi, but Thopter Foundry is definitely good. So we're going to keep that. We're going to play a bobble. Now, do we want to sack it? I don't think so, since we know our next few turns. Okay. Yeah, since we're just going to play Thopter Foundry for sure this turn, we're just going to do that. Want to get Hollowed Fountain here. Thopter. Now we may bobble this time, but I still think not. Because now we can whir for 2 if we really wanted to. Okay, there's Saheeli. Now we can just whir for 1 and make sure that is dealt with, or we can just Teferi bounce and then Felidar Guardian can't kill us either. I think that's the play for this next turn, so I'm not going to sack Bobble because we know our play. Ooh. Or just a Detention Sphere, because Teferi will get taken down by Saheeli or Noble Hierarch. So Detention Sphere might actually be kind of good. Very interesting. To each opponent. This doesn't actually deal any damage to Teferi. Oh. Okay, that changes it. That changes it to make this a better play. Because now this will be able to actually do some damage. Okay. Now we really want to land. So I think we are going to sack Bobble this time. I'm really hoping that doesn't kill that. Okay, I didn't think so. So now we can either whir for Needle here, or just Detention Sphere the Saheeli. But I do want to see what they scried. Snow-covered island. Ugh. Well, we kind of don't have a choice besides Detention Sphere or Whir for 1. And I think Whir for 1 is just better to get this Needle because it adds an artifact to our account. Yeah, so let's do that. Needle. Saheeli Raya. Alright, shut that Planeswalker down. Really wanted to land, of course, but we'll live. I hope. Now, if they have Nature's Claim and Felidar Guardian, that's it. So they kept the snow-covered island. They knew about it and kept a land. Ice Fang Quaddle. Now we just want to get our Whirza going, but it might even be time to just go get Sword with Whir and then Whirza the turn after. Obviously, depending on if we get a land. Okay. That's scary. Dang it. Now, what do we do? We could just Detention Sphere the Sword, but then we lose to Fairy. I don't like that. I think I would rather Astrolabe here and see what we get. And probably sacrifice this to Thopter Foundry. Pented Prism. All right, I think we're going to go like this. We're going to take a peek. Some extra info. They're top decking a land. That can't be that great. And now we should win next turn. As long as Teferi lives. There is ways we lose here. That's the combo. No Whirza. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh, that would have sucked. They're just playing all the combo. Their deck is awesome. Blue. Sacrifice Astrolabe. Now we just want Teferi to live so that we can do the combo in peace, essentially. Come on. Oh, we don't have double blue now for Whirza. Okay. That would be Infinite Cats without Pithing Needle. I think we're going to pull this off. I think we need a land, though. Okay. All right, so what about Whirza? And then can we whir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whir for 2. Yes, we have Xaxes. We needed the land, though. All right, so boom, 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 boom. Let's hope they just concede and we don't have to do this. Whir for 2, sword. We've got it. Yeah! Sweet. All right, well, let's check it out, YouTubers. So we are at 6-2 here. We have a chance. We have a chance. So there's going to be 2 6-2s that sneak in. God, I hope it's us. But I'm not going to make you wait around with me just to see if it is. So, I mean, if this is the last video, you know I did not make it. If we see another video, let's get a top 8 done. But, everybody, I want to thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video. Excuse me. Besides dropping bombs, but I mean, that has been for a company always. This is something I'm trying on my own. So if you like what you hear, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. You know, message me on Twitter, message me on Facebook. I don't care. I want to hear some feedback on you. Because, you know, I'm doing this, you know, basically on my own. I got a little bit of help from some YouTube friends and stuff. But overall, I am really just, you know, trying by trial and error here. So please, if you like the comment, like and subscribe my videos. I would really appreciate that. Get some visibility going. And hopefully this isn't the last video for today. Hopefully I'm back with the top 8. But if not, thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. My name is Corey Baumeister. We'll see you next time, or we'll see you for the top 8. Bye-bye now.